Today we're talking about spooky notes. Right off the bat, if you know a little bit about music theory, you're probably thinking that the title of this video doesn't make much sense. In fact, a note alone can't be considered spooky. If I play a C, it's just a C, right? But if I play the same C over a major chord, for example C major, we can say that it sounds kinda happy. If I play it over a minor chord, for example C minor, we can probably say it sounds kinda sad. But if I play the same C over an F sharp diminished chord, it does sound spooky, right? We can apply the same example to the intervals or the distance between the notes. If I play our C after an E flat, I create a major third interval and we all get a happy feeling. If I play it after an A, we create a flat third interval and we go back to sad. But if I play the very same note after an F sharp, it does sound scary. So the key word here is interval, that creates the context in which notes can be considered spooky sounding. To make spooky sounds, we need to look at dissonant intervals. Without getting too deep into it, we can say that a dissonant interval is a combination of notes that sounds harsh or unpleasant. Today we're gonna focus only on two intervals, flat 5 and flat 9. The flat 5 interval or tritone is the quintessential dissonant interval. The tritone is the cornerstone of the most evil heavy metal riffs of all times. Probably the most famous example of tritone on bass is the intro of Rush's YYZ. The dissonant interval combined with the 5/4 time signature and with Geddy Lee's gritty sound makes it one of the most badass bass riffs ever. Another good example is the intro of Red Hot Chili Peppers' Charlie. Flea uses two tritones with an extra octave on top to create this super weird intro. Mike Inez of Alice in Chains is also very good at using tritones to construct bass lines. Have a look at the video I made about him. The other interval I want to talk about is the flat 9. What is a flat 9 interval? Well, it's just a flat second, just one octave higher. Flat 9 is considered the most dissonant interval of all. When using dissonant intervals, we need to keep in mind that they're dissonant, hence we can use them under minor chords, major chords, diminished chords, and so on. They will always sound kind of weird and unstable, so it's probably not a good idea to use them on a pop song.
Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now.
One excellent example of a dissonant interval put to use on bass is the verse of Blur's Park Life. While the guitar part revolves around only two chords, E major and A major, the walking bass part moves up and down between E and B, but it's putting an emphasis on the B flat under the E chord, creating the infamous tritone interval. So if your guitar player is playing a riff based on E minor, for example, try to add the B flat and see how you like it. Another thing you can do is double up the tritone, adding the 2 extra octaves of the notes. This is pretty cool to play on bass, and it's very easy to remember because of its symmetrical shape. Right, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram.